By the greetings from Kiev, the capital of Ukraine. My name is Viktor Fursov, and this is the channel Viktor Fursov, Entomologist, beekeeper Ukraine. And today I'm in a very common region of Ukrainian city, and especially, the capital of Ukraine, Kiev, and this is Darnitsa region. And I would like to show you some places, actually some areas, some buildings which are very common in the Ukrainian cities, and just to show you not new buildings but old buildings of this region, Darnitsa, and actually just a common style of people, how people are living, how we're just walking, and where they are living. And by this is a small street I'm walking about, and you can see some trees here and different buildings. So all these buildings were built in a different time. So for instance, I want to show you that this building is an old style building, and actually built in the 50s, yes, of last century, 50s. And actually all these different buildings, we have a abbreviation in Russian and Ukrainian language connected with the history of Ukraine and the former USSR in this time actually. So this building was built in the 50s, yes, so this name is called in Ukrainian and Russian Stalinka, because this is Stalin's time. Joseph Stalin was the leader of Communist Party of USSR from 20s, 30s till the 53rd year of the last century. So these are Stalin's building built in this time after the war, because all buildings here were practically destroyed. And sorry, today is just a raining time, so that's why I'm trying to show you a little bit this region and not too many people, and a little bit noisy because it's all the dropping, all these drops of rain. But nevertheless, this is a special aura of this time. And probably this building, this is also not Stalinka, what maybe, but majority of buildings were built later, during the next political leader of USSR, who was Khrushchev. He was a leader of USSR in 60s, and in this time, the ideology of Stalinists were just rejected, and it was a small piece of democracy in this time. And actually in this time was a huge explosion of a Soviet economy, and especially buildings of many new cities and regions. So many new buildings and regions were built in the former USSR in many Soviet cities, and these buildings now named Khrushchevka because the name of a leader Khrushchev, so that's why these buildings we have a name Khrushchev in honor of this leader. And actually I was born in other city, in a Russian city, and also this region was built in 60s. Now I'm 55, so approximately the age of these buildings is 55. So they're not very young. So these buildings approximately 55 years old. After Khrushchev, the next leader was Brezhnev. So that's why next type of buildings, new buildings, we have a name Brezhnev because of Brezhnev. He was the leader in 70s till the 90s years of the last century. And actually this building, for instance, was built already approximately maybe in 2005, in 2006, so in this few years ago, already during the capitalism in Ukraine after the USSR. But these buildings, they're Khrushchevka, so even these nice trees. Here we have some apple trees and some cherry trees, even some with marbles. So these trees, they're old, about 50 years old, and now they're old. Some of them were already cut, they're destroyed, and so you can see here only you can see no tree, only just this piece of stem. Well, so that's why you can imagine this is area, sleeping area of a common Ukrainian city, actually the capital of Ukraine, sleeping area, because these buildings are located here in huge numbers. So some people have here small decorations, some people are planting here some flowers, okay, very devoted farmers, I say, lovers of flowers. But other people, they do not plant here nothing, because some cleaners, they destroy here all these areas around the building, cleaning here, and sometimes trees and flowers were easily destroyed. That's why people don't take care too much about area near the houses, near the buildings. Sometimes it's very difficult. Yeah, you see, this is now leaves are falling down, so now pretty nice time, despite the weather is a little bit cold. It's really cool today, but you can see here all these buildings here, about with 5 floors. So these buildings were belonging, as I said, to Khrushchev time. So these are Khrushchevkas. Okay, this someone is learning how to drive. Stopped here. Oh yeah, you see here water, and here nice leaves falling down, and very nice coloration in this time, autumn time, and colors of autumn everywhere here around. So that's a short story, and actually I will not show you today the building of Brezhnev time, Brezhnevka, but I will show it a little bit later, because it's still far away from here, and you can imagine here some people parking their cars just near the houses, near buildings, because here not too many parking areas, so people need to park it just directly outside the building. So that's why many cars were parked here nearby. So that's a short story about some streets and some buildings in Darnitsa region in Kiev, the capital of Ukraine. I'm Viktor Fursov, and this is my channel. Subscribe to my channel, press likes, write your comments. Looking forward to see you as subscriber, and write your comments. I will be very pleased to know your opinion, your thinking, your thoughts, and your comments. Good luck, and see you soon on my channel. Bye bye.